Michelle, can you hear me now? Okay. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your attendance today. The reason for the referee shirt is to get you to make the right call and vote against going backwards. I'm Les Warren. Unfortunately, I'm not a resident of the city of Hot Springs, but I'm president of Hot Springs Title, and this has a serious impact on my business. So I'm here today to say we need to rally and make sure that we come out together on May 14th and we vote against the initiative that's on the ballot. So again, appreciate you being here, and we need your help getting people out. So help us get the message out.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Forrest Spicer. I'm a lifelong resident of Garland County, and I'm the market executive for Bancorp South, and I too am concerned about the proposed change of the city government. I think that all the businesses in our community, particularly Hot Springs, stand some adverse impact, including mine. And I want to say thank you for being here. It says a lot that you care about our community, and your support is greatly appreciated, not only by you being here, but by your financial support, wearing buttons, but most importantly, get out to vote against this ballot issue. We're here today to rally the troops with the Now, an interesting side story is I officiated high school football for 25 years. Oddly enough, I couldn't find one single shirt in my house to wear, so. But early voting starts tomorrow, May 7th, and we're going to provide you with some bullet points and answer any questions that you might have, and hopefully you'll enjoy the fellowship here tonight. So let's hear it for our three chairs for this campaign. The Honorable Mayor Ruth Carney, Libby Vines, and Steve Trusty. Let's hear it for our campaign chairs.
Okay, what we're going to do is we've got some questions we're going to ask these campaign chairs, and then we'll hear from each one of them. Mayor Carney, you've been serving as mayor with city manager and 6 directors. Why do you advocate keeping it like this?
First of all, I have to tell you something really funny. This is a true story. And this last week, I was told that there was an employee from the city that was at a beauty shop. This is true, okay? This is true. And she was listening to stations down to the beautician and the lady getting her hair fixed. And she heard them discussing, well, what is this election all about anyway? What's this with all the signs? And so the other lady proceeded to tell her, well, it's about daylight savings time. And they don't want us to turn the clocks backwards. So if you notice, it's on the thing, there's a little clock, and you don't go backwards. So for those who do not read the paper and have no idea whatsoever, they're going to the polls this week to vote against turning their clocks back. So I just thought that was something you needed to know. So if you talk to anybody that's uninformed, I think that's probably one of the obstacles that we have to overcome this time is people that have no clue and they don't even know there's an election. So we've got to talk it up and let people know we really are having an election. It's not about daylight savings time, and tell them a little bit about what it is. And why do I want to keep it? Oh my goodness, where did Mr. Watkins go? That's why I want to keep it. Actually, I don't know why the timing, I feel as the timing is just do it some other time. You know, don't do it now. We just hired him. He is one of the top. We had a search team that went out all over the United States looking for the right city manager. And we found one that we all agreed upon, and he was trained and educated in one of the top universities in our country that trains people in city government, city management. I think he probably made pretty good grades because he looks like he came in and he started making a difference right off the bat. I mean, he came in, he started looking at the books, and he saw the same things that we did, except he had fresh eyes and he could see from a different perspective. And he said, oh my goodness, we need to pave streets. And I thought, yeah. And so there were a lot of things that he saw right off the bat that were, you know, right on. And he's not even been here a year. And he is the very best thing that I think Hot Springs has had in a long, long time. We do have 3 new members on our board, and I keep hearing the argument that, well, we want elected officials to hold accountable. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, we are elected officials. Did you not see me on the street holding signs? And we spent a lot of money, and I'm an elected official. And if you don't like me, please impeach me, but leave the other ones alone. You know, just, you know, you can do it one at a time. It's a lot easier than turning everybody out, which would include Brian Albright. I hate to see him go. There's just so many reasons not to do this. So for those who are not, they're on the fence, right there on the fence, please don't do it now. If you're going to do it 15, 20 years from now, change the form of city government, but don't do it now. We just now got started with a brand new, fresh team, a brand new, fresh eyes looking at our budgets and our roads and our city. And Mr. Watkins, he's behind the pole, is doing an absolutely awesome job. And we want to keep him here. We don't want to get rid of him. And we just think it's the best thing that's happened in a long time. So we want to keep it this way. So do not vote for the change of time. Yeah.
Thank you, Mayor Carney. And David Watkins, come out here. David.
Come on up, take a bow.
Come out here and let people see you. This is our city manager. And we like having you here. And we're about to get the Alabama out of him and the Arkansas Razor back in him.
All right, thank you very much, Mayor Carney. Now, Steve Trusty, got a question for you. What's your biggest concern about this election?
Thank you, Forrest. One of the concerns I have is the way this election all came about. A non-resident of the city was able to obtain signatures of some 450 people, and we have 23,000 registered voters in the city of Hot Springs. And I just don't believe that this is what the voters of Hot Springs want. And the second thing I want to talk about is we changed the form of government back in 1986. We wanted a better day for Hot Springs, and I believe that's what we've had. If you look at the progress we've made in the last 25 years, last 27 years, I guess it'd be 27, 86 to 13 would be 27 years. There's a lot of successes with our current form of government, and we want to keep it like it is. But if you read the newspaper yesterday, you read the editorial, an excellent editorial from Melinda Gassaway. We can't assume that this is going to pass. We have to go out, we have to turn out the vote, we have to go vote against, and we have to send a clear, strong message that we want to keep the city manager form of government for Hot Springs.
Thank you, Steve. All right, Libby Vines, our other co-chair. Why did you sign on to co-chair this campaign?
Well, many of you all know I'm a lifelong resident of Hot Springs as well. And you know, one thing I've learned over the years is that this is a major business. I mean, we have a $95 million budget. We have just recently brought in David Watkins to come in and run the city for us. He is well educated, a professional, experienced in this world. We need someone with that experience to keep up with our major business that we have in Hot Springs. We have so much potential here. We have obviously hired David Watkins. And as of recently, we have hired the new Hot Springs partner, Metro Partnership, Jim Fram. If you've not met Mr. Fram, you might want to wave your hand over here. You need to make sure you meet him. We do not need potential new businesses that are wanting to come to Hot Springs to see that we have an instability in our city government. We need to show them that we are strong and we are stable, and hopefully they'll come here to Hot Springs and want to stay and bring their employees to Hot Springs. Our best days are ahead of us, but not if we do not defeat this initiative to change our form of city government.
Thanks, Libby.
All right. Hey, and speaking of new CEO of the Greater Hot Springs Chamber of Commerce and the Hot Springs Metro Partnership, let me introduce you to this man if you haven't already met him. Jim, come on up here. He's been busy getting around, meeting a lot of our citizens, and we're glad to have him here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Please welcome an Arkansan back to Arkansas, Mr. Jim Fram.
Thank you very much. You don't need to put the Arkansan back in me. It never left me when I traveled to 4 different states. I started my career in Harrison, and it is great to be down at the other end of State Highway 7. I've worked in, as they said earlier, 4 states. I've worked under several forms of government, and I'm telling you, the form of government we have in this community right now is progressive, it's moving forward, it's state-of-the-art, and it's what businesses look for when they bring new jobs and new capital investment. And I am excited to get my family here. I'm excited to work with other members of the chamber and other businesses and move this community forward, because right now we're poised for greatness, and I encourage you to send that message when you vote. Thank you.
Great to have you here, Jim. All right, at this time I'm going to recognize some people. We have 4 former mayors, and they are all on board to keep the form of city government that we have. And 2 are here with us, and I want to just ask them to come forward for a second. Mayor Jim Randall, come on up here. And Mayor Helen Senior. Where are you, Helen? Bob, did you get here? Oh, there you are, pal. Bob, get up here. And then Mike Bush, you did not make it, did you? Hey, get up here. All 4 of our mayors. I like that. All 4 of them are here to say, keep our form of government like it is. So, thank you guys for what you've done for our city, and thank you for staying active like you have. We appreciate all of you. Guys and gals. Hey, there you go, great picture.
No, I don't want to.
Hold on. Mayor Carney, get over there with them. Hold on, you gotta get the current mayor with them.
All right, great job, thank you. All right, now we'd like to recognize our current city directors, and I think most of them are here, and call your name, come on up. District 1, District Director Suzanne Davidson. And District 2, Elaine Jones, Director Elaine Jones. Right there up front. And District 3, Becca Clark, there she is. And District 4, Director Pat McCabe. And the director for District 5 is Karen Garcia, but she had another commitment, but her husband Jorge is here. Jorge, you want to step in for a step? There she is right there. And District 6, Director Randy Foley. Randy? All of these directors are lending support for our fight against the change of city government, and we appreciate all your hard work and your commitment to city government, the city manager forum, and thanks for being out here tonight.
All right, whatever district you are in, your city directors are here. If you want to find out how you can help in your district, get with these directors and ask them what you can do to help. In addition to that, we have a table back here, all the way in the back here, where you can sign up to go door to door. You can put up signs. There are buttons, there are door hangers, there are pamphlets that we have. But get with your district director. Jorge has volunteered in Karen's absence to take any questions for District 5 to deliver to his wife. So please get with these individuals and find out what needs to be done in your district so that the word gets out and we make sure that everybody understands, vote against, and the importance of this election. Thanks to our city directors. Thank you. I also want to say a special thanks to the chamber staff and to the chamber ambassadors. Chamber ambassadors, so great to always be here. Thank you, guys. This election is critical to the future progress of our city. Not only do we need you to go vote, we need you to get other people in the city to do the same. Explain to them that we have a great form of city government right now and to go vote against this initiative at the polls. Thank you for being here. Please continue enjoying the food and the fellowship. Early voting begins tomorrow at the Election Commission on Ouachita Avenue, and you're invited to join us for a victory party at the Chamber on May 14th beginning at 7 p.m. Come help us bring in the win. Thank you for being here.